In this video we are playing Find the Tesseracts. So I've ordered this video by location, not by the order that I found them in. There was an update to this game halfway through me playing it, so the map will change because you'll see some of my recording in the old game, some of my recording in the new game. I'm not gonna lie, I did fail to get all of them. I've got the majority of them, but I literally cannot figure out the rest of them, so hopefully it will give you a decent start anyway. There's an order list available in my video description and some timestamps to the relevant locations. I can't for the life of me remember what they called the locations, so hopefully you'll figure out from my label where I am. If you do still get stuck with any of the Tesseracts, please do drop me a comment. I will always try and help you the best I can. As long as it's ones that I've got, obviously I can't help you with the ones that I didn't get. So just making our way around the grass and spawn area. And if I can ask if you are enjoying this video or any other from Judgment TV, if you can please help support my channel by hitting that like and subscribe button. So the little one on the chimney stack is part of a group one. So you need to get all 4 colours in order to obtain it. I will put in the description obviously where all 4 have been found under the relevant location. And I have really enjoyed this game. This game has certainly been one not to judge a book by its cover. I sort of came in and thought, you know, this seems quite easy. How wrong was I? And I've really enjoyed playing it. There's a lovely kind of range of challenge. There's wonderful scripting to this game with various items of the map moving and items moving, teleports. I've absolutely loved it. If you do like scavenger hunts, this would definitely be a game to try. The only thing I will say is that the game is slightly buggy, so some of the kind of bits that you need to do didn't work the first time, so I have had to repeatedly try them to get them to work. And do finish off the conversations with the Tesseracts. You do need to talk to some of them in order to get the items and the kind of places around the map you need to go to work. But aside from some bugs which I'm sure they can look at and fix, this has been a really great game. It's sort of been a bit torturous for me because a lot of it is hobby based and I am totally trash at hobby. So some of them I haven't managed to kind of obtain myself, but I am going to show you where you can find them, and then it's sort of good luck on your hobby skills. So for Dominus, just by the house, if you eat the leaves, it's just hiding there on the tree trunk. Actually, I couldn't really be bothered trying to get onto the tree trunk, so I've ended up going around the house and onto the roof again. Just, you know, doing it my way. This is literally just all my gameplay. You can collect these any way you want to. So for glitch, I had a bit of a video technical error. So in the arcade game, there's actually the code on the back of it. You'll see the colour order. So just press the buttons on the front in the same code order as you've seen, and glitch will appear. For sparkle, so you just need to find their hat. And as I said, please do make sure you run through properly the conversations with the Tesseracts. This will ensure that they do work. If they don't work, you will need to leave the server and try again. So the hat can be found with the kind of stick collecting Tesseract in the village area. And here you'll see the lovely scripting, so the hat has disappeared and you will find it on the head of Sparkletime back in the house. Ta-da! And obviously you can see that now Sparkletime is now wearing a hat as well. For Murderer, if you're in the house you will see it appear outside when you're looking from the window. What you need to do with this one is, if you try and collect it where the murderer would technically be able to see you, the murderer will disappear. You'll have to go back in the house to make him reappear, and then literally if you just go kind of round the outside and stay out of sight, you'll be able to go round the back of murderer and collect it. So for blue tesseract, this was a comment that somebody asked me on YouTube, so here it is. If you go into the desert and you click on the treasure chest, a Minecraft name tag will appear, bump into it and you'll collect it. Then what you need to do is take that round into the village, and in one of the houses you'll see a sort of anvil in the corner. Change the names to blue and then take it back to the blue tesseract at spawn. See, lovely scripting. It's just great. I love it. Although it's buggy and can be a bit glitchy, it is great. Sort of behind the poison filled waterfall, you'll see the RGB Gamer hidden in the dirt pile. Moving round into the desert sort of area now. I might be being a bit thick, but like the only Tesseract that I know is like the Tesseract out of the Avengers. Is this what this game's based off? Or is it actually something called a Tesseract? I have no idea. We will come back and I'll show you that a bit later. We need to get a bomb in order to blow the rocks away to get in there. I will show you that, and obviously it will be in my order list where to find it. Yeah, I think I'll be disappointed being stuck down there with nobody, like. So obviously you've just seen a slight thing with the old recording and the new recording, so we now have this one out the back and the minecart as well. So in order to get Greenie in Greenie's hideout, you need to talk to Cactus, and that will mean that the key can then be dug up. It's only Cactus that you need to talk to, you don't need to bother talking to Lime. And then the key can just be found sort of on the front of desert near poison fields. The key will appear and you just collect it. So for Greenie, don't drop all the way down the pit, you need to go to the kind of first black door and you will see it, but you're able to enter it now, and that is Greenie. There's another game or something there, I didn't figure that one out, but I will show you my theories at the end of the video. So this is about as high as you can make it on the other plateau without doing the maze. So the bomb is in poison fields. And if we just take it back round. Again, lovely scripting knows I've got the bomb. So for the minecart, it's not overly rickety, but just be mindful to stop it before you get to the end of the track, or else you'll sail off and have to do the whole thing all over again. And yes, I know from experience, I couldn't get the cart to stop in time and then I sailed off the end. So we can just see the yellow group one here. So that just leaves red and blue to collect for that one. Unfortunately, there are quite a few conversations you're going to have with some of the Tesseracts. The one with plateau will open up the maze. And the maze we found there, it's a little circle. And what is a finder game without a bloody maze? So yeah, I have managed to navigate this one. You can bring it back out from first player view back into kind of how I play it. Totally up to you, what do you find the best. Again, I'm literally just going round to the right. If you've watched my channel before, I know it seems silly sometimes that I'm going down the dead ends, but I just like to make sure I check the walls, and I do follow the same wall round. I just find it easier for me to follow mazes that way. And if you are any good at mazes, you would probably be better off trying to memorise the layout of this maze whilst it's lit, because you are going to need it later on. Yeah, because it's not one, it's two mazes technically in this game. I've loved it. This is why I have to do the wall check, because I just get lost so easily and turned around. But what you're looking for is the truss. When you find the truss, this will take you over to the next plateau to go and get red. So glad to come out of first player view. I hate that view. Each to their own. I know some people like it and prefer it, but for me, no. And then before you go anywhere, you'll need to just drop down here and we'll see a little cave. back down into the maze again. And this time we're sort of staying to the right instead of the left. There are 3 things to collect in the maze, by the way. Oh, this. So, I think this is shadow, I'm not sure. But you've got 3 minutes to collect 8 pieces of paper round the maze. So, I suck at mazes anyway. So yeah, let's slap a timer on and make me race. It may help if you turn sprint on and off. That way you can walk quicker in the maze. But I've got to 7 pages and I've repeatedly tried this maze. If you don't successfully do it in the time, you actually get kicked out back to spawn, so then you have to find your way back and then start the whole thing all over again. And for the life of me, I just can't find that 8th page, and it's literally torturous now, so I'm gonna lose my sanity if I have to try this maze one more time. So good luck, it's in there somewhere if you manage to find all 8 pages. I think the time limit is slightly unfair, really. I think you could do probably like another minute. And I'm pretty certain this is the same layout as the one that we had to go in to get here. I just can't remember where I am and where I need to go with. I've got a feeling the note will be somewhere in the middle that I've missed, but I just can't get round the maze quick enough to try and find it. See, this is the bit that takes quite a lot of time to get to. Because to me that's where you would enter the maze, where we came into this area, I think. See, I'm back at the start. And this is where it's sort of like panic. I'm just panicking trying to find this last page. As you can tell, just my whole searching plan goes out the window and I get far more erratic. And this is probably where I check the same bit over and over and over again because I'm getting lost. I'm going to kind of claim this is a half five because I have showed you how to get the maze in 7 pages. Oh, and you just see the seconds ticking down and you've not been successful. Holding out for hope you might find it in the last few seconds, but no. So for dice, don't ask me where it is in the maze. I stumbled on it. It's in there, just kind of keep wandering round. So sorry. I couldn't get back there the same way if I tried. So dice will ask you to pick the numbers. So it's 1, he'll tell you it's incorrect. 2, it will tell you it's incorrect. Then press 6 and it should allow you to collect dice. into the sort of village area. So for stick tesseract, they're asking if we can find a stick for them. And as I said, you will need to talk to stick tesseract for the stick to then appear. You can't just go off and get the stick and come back, it won't be there. This is the beauty about the scripting to this game. So the stick is in Candyland and it's just out the back of these massive marshmallows. So the mare is sort of another game, so we need to take the papers out of the bin. I mean, that's not very nice mare, do you know what I mean? If people are spending the time to drop notes, I wouldn't put them in the bin along with your half-eaten taco. But yeah, we have to basically deliver the note and do what the note is asking us. So the first one is the fact that the arcade machine is broken and if we can fix it. So we need to take the hammer off the anvil, go back to Lime who's gaming and fix the arcade machine. And you will see the note will disappear. We need to go back to the bin and collect the next one. Some really bad spelling mistakes on that note. I think the deer needs to go back to school. We can find the carrot on top of the fridge. These may move because in the old version they were in different locations and they updated the game and obviously they changed. So obviously if you are watching this in the future, just be mindful they may move them again. We all know this one's going to be for the sleepy tesseract. So not only have I gone into the house and robbed them of their carrot, I'm now robbing their pillows and taking it to somebody else. This game is making me a thief and I'm not very comfortable with it. But again, some lovely scripting to this game. Again, some hideous writing on that note and spelling. The tablet can be found in the kind of poison-filled river on the rock. Not a very safe place for a new tablet, but again, I'm stealing somebody's tablet. The weirdest thing about the tablet one is that we've got to deliver it to the house with just the anvil in it, so there's no Tesseract to give the new tablet to, so I don't know who wrote that note. We know this one's going to be for the stick collector. And what you need to find in Grasslands is that sort of orange, whatever that is, and just drop onto it, and this will teleport you over. And it's all obby based, and this isn't nice, like I can't do these. Whoever recommended this game to me should know that I'm trash at obby. So you're lucky I've even got these ones. So obviously we do have the sort of wall walking. If, like me, you're not very good at obby, obviously when you're doing the wall walking, just turn your view round before you jump off the wall. It did help me. But the stick is on the top. I'll come back again and show you the tesseracts that are in that area. And then the final one is from the mayor itself, to go and get a hot dog. The hot dog vendor will move around the map as well, so he may be outside the front of the door, around the back, on the side. And by the way, your sash is spelled wrong. I wouldn't have much faith in a mayor that couldn't get his own sash spelled right. It's even spelled wrong on the drawing, that's what makes it funny. I think you might need a new monocle. Paintball. So you'll see on the kind of in poison fields there are some sticky labels, and it's really clever. So you've got 1, 2, tree for 3, 4 and then 5 Nights at Freddy's, and this is the order you need to put them in. And paintball will appear. Here is the blue group Tesseract. Don't know if I'm being a noob and you can actually reach it, but if you jump off the build you can get onto that roof, which I'll show you in a moment. For this one you actually have to keep clicking on it to build it, and this is quite good. I've not actually experienced this before where you actually have to build something to get the builder one, and this is really original. I really like it. Into the poison fields now. So don't touch any of the purple stuff, it will kill you. So there is the bomb between the 2 stones that I showed you earlier. I will show you the one in the other pool, that is part of Twin, but you have to start in Candyland, so hence why I'm not showing you that just yet. There's the notes for paintball that I showed you. So for Overseer and Emerald Warrior, you need to be careful and just land on that orb and get teleported. And yeah, another obby that I suck at, and it's going to drive me insane if I have to keep trying it. So another half find. So yeah, you just need to go ahead and obviously do the obby to collect both of these, turning back on yourself with the Emerald Warrior, and then you can just see Overseer there. So Emerald Warrior right there, Overseer at the back. Good luck. And please don't leave me a comment saying, oh, I got it. I know loads of people have better hobby skills than me, and obviously congratulations if you get the ones that I can't. Into Candyland now. So in Candyland there was a major bug. I couldn't get into pink and hot pink, and on one of the servers, lo and behold, it was just open. So keep trying with that one, keep trying different servers at different times, and hopefully it will work for you like it did for me. It's one that I would recommend that the developer looks at because it is very, very buggy. It says something to be pushed. And yeah, so I was literally going around all of Candyland walking into things to see if anything would slide. And here is the red one, the final one for the group, and you get teleported through to get Team Tesseract, sorry, not group, team. Twin, this is the start of it, so you do have to have the conversation and make sure you talk through the full conversation. Again, this one was super glitchy. This bit worked absolutely fine, but then the twin in Poison Field wouldn't work. So again, similar to the other ones, just keep trying different servers. See, this is a conversation I had most of the time, but I caught it literally as it carried on. And what you'll find, another great bit of scripting. So Twin disappears both in Poison Land and in Candyland as well. And then they turn up inside of the tower. The Twin from Candyland has also disappeared. And then ta-da! There they are in the tower. I love this scripting when it works. Tesseract looks like it's on a serious sugar trip. So clicking on the smallest one of the kind of red gumdrops, we will get teleported through. And again, we've got a lovely mini obby with wall walking, which isn't my forte at all. And we can go across and get gumdrop. So we have this mystical button, and I'm not sure if that opens up the Oreo or not. I don't really know what that did, but if the Oreo opens, you will see like that. You'll see like the cream with the hole in it, and the top layer biscuit will disappear. This is how you get pink and hot pink, and this bit is a great bit of scripting as well. So you've got a really small hole going around the other side. There's a button that makes you become 5 foot 12 inches. Well, it's a lot smaller than that. And look, I'm so giddy. I love it. I love it. So I couldn't get this whilst I'm in my normal view. The minute that I put myself in first player, it worked. So again, I don't know if that's the same for yourselves or if it's just me and I'm just trash at all this obby. I love the fact that the size difference stays against Tesseract. It's just a lovely little like touches on this game. So a new one of Pizzaworker. And we're basically making their pizza deliveries for them. So if you haven't got ugly tree, you may want to do this obviously before. You may want to start the pizza before you go into here to save you doing the obby all over again. So that was the corner where we found the ugly stick for the mares. And you're just looking for that brighter coloured and click on that. It will teleport you through to yellow, and you can also deliver the pizza whilst you're there. And that is as far as I got on this obby as well. So another kind of half find for the two here. Oh my god, don't hate me please. But there they are. There are the ugly tree one, and I think it's xanwood is how you pronounce it. There's those two to collect there as well. Delivering a pizza to the kind of spawn house to magenta. This is what I'm saying around the conversation. So I did leave the server, so I had to go back. You won't be able to dig the key up unless you've spoken to Cactus. So now when we go back, we can now dig it up. So super imperative you talk to the Tesseracts you need to get the kind of items. And if you leave, you'll have to do it again. It doesn't stay open if you go out the game. It will stay open if you're in the server still and playing it in one continuous go. Another pizza to lime, and then you get the pizza worker. Into the dreamland now. So on either the kind of sleepy tesseracts or the bed in spawn, will teleport you through to the dreamland. As I said, this map will also look slightly different as well, because obviously I did some in the older version of the game and some when they updated it. At least I hadn't edited the video, so I suppose that's a bonus. There's nothing more kind of frustrating when I've sat here, played it, downloaded it, edited it, and then obviously the game has had an update and I've got to sort of sandwich the edits in. So hence why some of this editing probably isn't the best. It's because I've tried to sandwich it in the relevant location for you. And I will just say, like, although the maps are simplistic, they are effective. But what this developer has done is they've made the most of the map with obviously the varying different items you need to go around, all the different tesseracts. So it's a really nice game. You won't be disappointed playing it. And obviously I'm here to help you get like 74 of them I think I've managed to get. I don't know what that one's doing. It looks like a Tesseract, but I can't collect it, and the face changed in the update, so I'm not too sure what that one is. So you don't climb the truss, you need to take it as per the instructions that popped up and I just took no notice of. And again, nice scripting, the truss disappears. And then when you place it down, the truss appears. Oh, it's like a Tower of Hell but on speed. So it's Tower of Hell meets Floor is Lava, but the floor is quite quick. I'm not quick at obby, I suck at it. So this is for Karimba, however you say it. I hate obbies at the best of times, and then to be timed on it like the maze just puts me under pressure and I just go to pop. But yeah, it's like a Tower of Hell. I'm sure there are people who like, it's a breeze, it's no problem, it's easy. I don't fall into that category. So for Beast, you need to hack 5 laptops or 5 computers. And I know you can't hear the sound, obviously in my video, but it's got a really nice bit of scripting where you can actually hear like the key typing if you're hacking it, which is really nice. It's all these little bits of attention to detail that I love. That is like the closest to falling off. That is just a manageable jump, that one. Just be careful that you don't hit the tree and go backwards. That is the 5th and final computer, and then you will see Beast has appeared on the bed. And then you just need to make your way back up this obby again to go and get blue steel. Again, if you've timed your kind of missions right, you you could do this once if you go and get blue steel and then come back down to go and hack the computer. Obviously I didn't check the index to think that far ahead. This tree was a nightmare, you just have to get it bob on to get up it. I will say at this point playing the game, I've been playing for a while, so my hand was hurting. Especially when we're trying to do the ugly tree, the overseer and the kalimba obbies as well, repeatedly and failing. These jumps are literally like as far as I'd be comfortable jumping. A little run up does help as well. So there are a couple of Tesseracts that don't have a sort of location as such. If you go into the kind of menu and then TP to gallery, this is the one that says in with all the others, so sort of a giveaway, it's in the gallery. The thing is, I didn't actually know what it looked like because the illustration's just a like a black box, so I'm so sorry. I'm having to run down the lineup. Just on the front row there. I think it's the blue one. If you type in the chat Q, this will teleport you through. So the ones that I didn't collect, I have sort of half found some of them. So the sea Tesseract, I think it's this one underneath the map in Candyland where the swing is. No idea how to get that one. There's also a Tesseract underneath the village. Don't know what that one is. No idea how to get that one either. But it's there. Sugar Egg Tesseract is in Candyland and it's in the gumdrop. The code says that the hint says to click the note. It doesn't do anything. I don't know if this is a glitchy one. I've run that through Cypher websites, couldn't find it. Deep Fur Tesseract. I'm pretty certain that this has got something to do with those logs in Greenie's hideout because obviously fur is a wood. And it says check the paintings, so I think paintings. And it has these with the different lines. So what I've tried to do is rotate the logs to line up the pictures. I've tried the red picture, then the blue picture. I don't know if I'm doing it right, like twisting the logs enough or not, or even if that's the right theory. I don't even know which way you're looking at the picture. Yeah, I'm pretty certain I'm on the right lines, but I'm just don't know how to get it. If you have got any of these ones and you can drop it in the comments, I'd love to know what I missed and also for me to be able to go and get it as well. I think shadow is the notes in the maze, but again I'm not certain. And there we have it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care and see you real soon. Bye.